Shake it, baby. Oh yeah, shake it, shake it, shake it.
Jon versus Tom Aspinall. This week was a funny one. Someone reported that the fight's done, it's got a date. Then the next day someone reported the fight's off. And then Jon's not taking it. Where do we stand with that fight?
Everything you hear is bullshit until we say it.
So that fight is still the target for both men?
I've said it many times that's the fight that we want to make this year.
Okay.
Yeah.
At the beginning of the year, you said you were super confident. It's definitely going to happen. Are you still super confident?
Still super confident.
Cool. In your career, do you remember another fight that people are kind of bitching at you about as much as this one?
Yeah, there's been plenty, but I've said since day one, this will be the biggest heavyweight fight in the company of, in the history of the company and in the history of the sport. This will be a big one.
I'm looking forward to it. We are still waiting for a main event for International Fight Week. And I'm sure you were willing and ready to break that for us now. Who is main eventing that?
Well, I just announced some fights yesterday, and that wasn't one of them.
Yeah, there's a couple you didn't announce that people were kind of hyped for. There's some rumors. There was rumors that it was going to be Hamzat DDP. Turns out that doesn't look like it's true. There's now rumors it's going to be Ilia Topuria versus Islam. Is that a...
Well, we all know that fight's happening. The Duplessis versus Hamzat fight. It's happening. It's just not happening in International Fight Week. That fight's done. Okay. Just not happening now.
And Ilia Islam?
What's that?
Ilia versus Islam?
We'll see.
Okay.
We'll see how it plays out.
You guys know I like plans, right? You guys know I have visions in my mind. Well, let me tell you what's next. I'm going to fight the winner. I believe it's Belal. And that's nothing against Jack. I just believe stylistically Belal has what it takes to get this fight done, and quite convincingly. So I'm going to fight Belal next. I'm going to beat Belal. Belal has said it many, many times. I am the toughest opponent in the division for him. Then when Belal doesn't have the belt, there's a certain pound-for-pound number one who wants to come up. And his name is Islam Makhachev. And I have nothing but love and respect for that man and his style. And it would be an honor to share the octagon with him. I would love to go out there and prove against him in my first title defense that I'm the pound-for-pound number one. I beat him. I take that status. I win my first title defense. And then Shavkat gets the rematch. And I'm going to go out there and I am going to dismantle that man and prove that he never won that fight. And that's my next fight, 3-fight plan. That's how I see it going, and I don't want that any other way.
Who was it that you were like, dude, I hate this mother?
To be honest, I'll say Sean. Sean was one. Strickland? Definitely, yeah.
I admire your pettiness. And I think that I admire it because you know, you just have those fights where everything's stacked against you. People are like, no, you can't do it. You go out there, you do it. You let them have it. You let them have it.
I have a folder on my phone called receipts.
You got Paulo pregnant, bro. I want to see if you got receipts on me.
See that? And right now it's 133. There's a window after the fight, after Pereira. I remember this kid, what he did, so I had that. And then backstage, I was cool with Pereira. We had the moment. I told him he's a great champion no matter what. Never let them take it away from you. His kids were there. I said, what's up?
Next fight, I want Jiri Prochazka. 在新加坡，我看过你的比赛，我特别喜欢你的战斗风格。你那场拿了腰带。接下来你现在也不是冠军，但是我非常欣赏你的战斗风格。下一站，我们来试一下。
Yeah, he said, I watched your fight in Singapore and you won your belt at that fight. I like your style, I respect your warrior spirit, but now, although you are not the champion anymore, but I would like to fight you to test myself.
있어.
Belal, he's the complete package. He's good everywhere, and he's got a very awkward style that throw a lot of people off, especially standing up and striking department. And Jake on the other side, he's on a tear. He's got a good momentum. He's on a winning streak, and it's gonna be an interesting fight. On the one side, Jake, I think he could have the advantages if in the striking department, but it's not only a kickboxing match; it's mixed martial art, and that's when I believe if I'm Belal Muhammad, that's where you take advantage of it. I think he's got more tools to win, but that doesn't mean he's gonna win. So it's all about how they're gonna match their style against each other.
As I say, this is the final time we're going to get to see Dustin Poirier fight. And it'll be an emotional night inside that building, I'm telling you. Dustin Poirier is a great human being, a phenomenal fighter. And some of the performances have just been incredible. Let's have a look at his record here. The man overall has had 40 professional fights, 30 wins, 9 losses. Of course, last time out, lost to Islam Makhachev. Before that, Benoit Saint-Denis, a crazy fight, okay, where he got the stoppage in the second round. After almost getting annihilated in the first round, was head kick knocked out by Justin Gaethje. That was another one. That potentially could have been the final fight for Dustin Poirier, because those guys, they're 1-1. But look at this, right? He's been in there with absolutely everybody. Michael Chandler, Charles Oliveira, Conor McGregor 3 times. It has 2 there. Dan Hooker, Habib, Max, Eddie Alvarez, Justin Gaethje, Anthony Pettis, Eddie Alvarez, Jim Milley, Michael Johnson. The list goes on. Bobby Green, Joseph Duffy, Yancy Medeiros. Way back in 2014, took on Conor McGregor, Akira Corassano, Diego Brandao, Cub Swanson. I mean, we're going on all day. Made his UFC debut at, where was it? UFC 125 in 2011. So Dustin Poirier has been fighting at the highest level for 14 years. That's why I said in a video a few days ago, we're going to enjoy these guys while we can. When you look at the lightweight division, a few of the big names, enjoy them while you can, because they're not going to be around forever. It will be a sad day when Dustin Poirier retires, but of course, you can't fight at this level when the stakes are so high and the competition is so tough forever. You just can't do it. 41 professional fights, 36 years old, became the interim champion. And of course, with this matchup, he gets the chance to end his career with another belt, the BMF, the baddest mother. Okay, now it's kind of a novelty belt, but I'm telling you right now, anybody in the organization, they would love to take that belt. They want another piece of hardware on the mantelpiece or in the broom cupboard where I keep mine, getting all covered in dust and whatnot. I do have the Hall of Fame thing behind me. I have a few other awards as well, and that's why I'm saying Dustin Poirier, we're going to see the best version of it.